What's up, y'all? This is Ty. I am here for a quick story time, and this is why am I doing all that? I don't know, but this was at the request of Miss Tasha. What's up, Miss Tasha? This is for you. Miss Tasha said, Ty, you need to do a story time on your nosy neighbor. But I said, I got one better for you. So I'm gonna do two story times. I'm gonna do one on my nosy neighbor, and I'm gonna look and make sure she ain't listening at the door. No, I'm joking. I'm gonna do one on my nosy neighbor, and I'm gonna do the other one on this. Remember I told y'all about the refurbished hoe, the Alvin Ailey dancer? Well, she was a dancer, but it wasn't for Alvin Ailey. Her. She used to call herself a hoe. I told her you shouldn't call yourself no hoe. This, that, and the third. I gotta give you a story time on her, and this, I'll lose my dealings with her, and so that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna do two. We're gonna do one on the nosy neighbor, and we're gonna do one on what we gonna call the nosy. I don't even know the nosy neighbor's last name. I don't know her name at all. I don't know her name, but hey, how you doing? That's what. Hey, ma'am, how you doing? Because she's a little bit older. I don't know her name, but hey, how you doing? That's what. Hey, ma'am, how you doing? Because she's a little bit older. So I'm gonna do one on the nosy neighbor, and I'm gonna do one on the refurbished hoe. Because I thought she was a refurbished hoe. That's why I'm but I didn't even judge her for being a hoe. But she used to call herself a hoe. So I don't want y'all saying that I'm attacking women or saying anything like that. That's what she used to call herself, a hoe. Yeah, I'm a hoe. And see, those were red flags right there. But we're gonna get into that. So let's start with the nosy neighbor. So I have this neighbor. This woman is so nosy. When she talks to you, first of all, don't look her in the eye because it's something about her eye. It's like she zooms in on you. I feel like she has X-ray vision or something like that. She sees through me, and I'm like, can this woman read my mind? Because I'll be talking, and she's like, yeah, how you doing? And it's like, it makes me so I don't know, it's so weird with her. I'm like, what is wrong with this lady? Like, why is she so nosy? So she has this habit of asking me if I'm a teacher. But I feel like she's doing, you know how people ask you questions to see if you lying? She does. I don't know why she thinks I'm a teacher. I told her like a zillion times I wasn't a teacher. And she knew I was married because when I first moved in here, I was a newlywed and, the new family and all that. Oh, the new family, the new family. So it went from that to, aren't you a teacher? No, ma'am, I'm not a teacher. Hey, how you doing? You ain't a teacher? So this is what she'll like to do. Let's say like, it's a day when school is out or something. Oh, you got the day off today, huh? Because you a teacher, right? Miss, I told you the last time you saw me that I wasn't a teacher. No, I work in corporate. I even said the name. No, I work at da 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 da. So I'm like, do you think I'm lying? Or are you forgetful? But she always double back to that teacher thing. Yeah, because I came home. Oh, you home early and school let out? Miss, I'm not a teacher. Or she'll do what I call Captain Obvious. You see me. Oh, because I'm divorced now. Oh, you got the kids today. You see kids, right? Yes, I do. Then she'll say, oh, you don't have the kids today. Or, oh, I saw you at the supermarket. Oh, you grocery shopping today, huh? So I guess it's just small talk, but it's like she gets, don't look her in the eye. And so I have this thing like one time, it's so funny. I was trying to avoid her. I try to avoid her sometimes. She's all the way down the hall. I'm coming out of my apartment. I'm locking the door. I'm like fidgeting with the door to try to get it open to go back in. Hey, how you doing? I do a quick one. How you doing? Because I'm like, I don't want her stopping me, asking me all these questions. And I'm going to have a fit if this woman asks me if I'm a teacher again. Enough is enough. Then one time she had me, I think it was for New Year's Eve. No, the day after the New Year's Day, she had this tradition where a man has to walk through the house. And she had me walk through her house. I don't know but she has a husband, so I didn't understand that because she was like, and no, I'm not naive. Maybe I don't know, he was away or he was out of town, something. But she was like, oh, I just need a man to walk through. Because there's a tradition. One of my aunts had me do this too. They need a man on the first day of the new year. First day of the new year, a man must walk through the apartment and walk out because it's good luck or something. It's some tradition that people have. So she had me do that, and she asked me some bunch of questions then too. But my favorite was one time she said to me, I don't never see your wife. She don't never leave that apartment. Do you think this woman is locked up in the apartment all these years? You ain't never seen her because she don't live here no more. And she knows I'm divorced. Stop playing with me. You know I'm divorced, Miss Parker. Stop playing. I'm telling y'all, she knows. She just nosy. And she likes to try to pull things out of you. But I'm the type, I'm not telling you my business. I'm just not doing it. I don't know you like that. I ain't telling you stuff. But she tries to get little subtle things. So she'll be like, oh, you helping out with the kids today? That offends me because I'm a father. I'm the father. I'm not helping out. I'm raising my kids. I don't babysit. You first of all, you don't babysit your own kids. They're my kids. So I'm not babysitting. I'm not helping out. They're my kids. I'm being what they call a father. So I'm like, what do you? And I'm like, no, they're with me because I'm their father. It's not I'm helping out. This is my job. So I was a little that kind of annoyed me, but yeah, that's how she is. So that's it on her, on Miss Parker. Just very nosy, always asking. And then she knows because I ended up telling her I was divorced. Don't ask me nothing else about my wife. I'm divorced. My ex-wife. I'm divorced. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm divorced. Have a good day. That's why I try to do those. See you later. So that was that. I hope that was enough for you, Miss Tasha, for that. So now let's move on down to Hoisha. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have called her Hoisha. Let's call her, I don't know what we're going to call her. Refurbish. Let's call her Little Miss Refurbish. So I met Little Miss Refurbish. Nice young lady, cute. We had went out on a date. And what I liked about her was she was very open and honest about everything. And, people were judging her and some people felt like I shouldn't have been with her because she was a dancer, not a ballet dancer, not an Alvin Ailey dancer, but a dancer, no judgment. But she was a she was a retired dancer. She wasn't dancing no more. She wasn't doing that no more. But she was telling me all these stories about how she used to do this and that. And she was she was a lot. She had a lot going on. And so, had some people like, what would you be? She was fine too. So maybe I was blinded by her looks. But some people felt like I shouldn't have been dealing with her because she was, a P Valley girl. And I was like, I didn't, but she was really cool. She was really nice. So we went on a few dates or whatever. We were cool, but we never really had a true relationship. Like it didn't go, we dated it in and out, whatever. We never claimed each other. She never claimed me as her boy. In fact, you know what she told me one time? She told me that nice guys were like nice guys were like fries without the ketchup. So basically, she was like, "You boring." She liked the bad. Well, I guess she was trying me out, But she was trying me out. She liked the bad boy. She liked the in and out of jail, the drug dealer, the flashy. That ain't me. That ain't me. I go to work. I sing. I do this. I do that. That ain't me. I'm not the street dude. No, that's not me. And I never put on that. And that's what she liked about me. But at the same time, I think I might have been a little, and I'm not boring, but I think for her, I was a little bit boring. But at some point, it felt like she wanted to keep me on the side to be her little Steve Urkel while while she had fun. And that wasn't going to work for me. So we remained friends. And then, time passed and everybody went their separate way or whatever. That was that. And even once I got married, I ran into her in Target. Oh my God. You talking about an awkward situation. My ex-wife was pregnant at the time. I ran into her when I was in Target. And I was like, oh, hey, refurbish. Because my ex-wife was that's a whole nother thing. It just was awkward. But I survived that. So now we fast forward. Let's move up to, I got divorced and everything. I'm out. Oh, I'm on Facebook. When Facebook started popping up and people started joining Facebook again, everybody started catching up on Facebook, and Refurbish added me as her friend on Facebook. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Da, 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 da. Everything seemed cool. You fast forward a little bit of time, and I went to this restaurant lounge, and I went with one of my coworkers, and who was a female, but we were just friends, and Refurbish was there. And as soon as we walked in, Refurbish was in the doorway. I guess she was waiting for her people. And I went to speak. I was like, oh, And Refurbish was like, she didn't speak. And any other time I've run into Refurbish would speak to me. She didn't speak. And I'm like, yo, what is that about? Then it's so crazy. I was like, I know her. I was telling my coworker what was going on. We sat down and the bar was like circular. And so we were on one side, and just so happened when we sat down, she's on the other side, but facing us. And I'm like, oh great, this is entertaining. So now we're looking at, let me tell you what she was doing, y'all. So I'm facing forward. She would not face forward. She kept her face this way the whole time because she was there with some, I'm assuming they were her coworkers. She kept her face like this. She would not look at me. And she was there with a lot of other people. There were a lot of females there. And then this one guy came in, and this was what was funny. He came in, and he was clearly, well, I shouldn't say that, but he appeared to be flamboyant and gay. And he was, doing all this flashy stuff. But what it looked like, she was trying to pretend that that was her boyfriend to make me jealous, because when he came in, she started grabbing on him and fawning and doing the whole, and then now she could look at me. So now she's like all over him and licking on him and carrying on. But my female coworker that was with me was laughing, saying, she ain't with that dude. She's trying to make you jealous. And I was like, it wasn't, but it was just so weird, because I'm like, why are we're grown? Why you couldn't speak? Now she's facing me. She still never spoke. I tried to speak, but she wouldn't speak. But now she's facing me, and it's like, I'm here with my man now. And I'm like, that was weird. It was so weird and so awkward. And when it gets better, she unfriended me on Facebook. People take that Facebook friendship, but she was still friends with people that I knew. And I was like, what? What did I do to you? But you know what? I'm the type, listen, we grown, we too old for this. What are you doing, Refurbish? I was always cool with you. Still, even if I saw her today, I would speak. But Refurbish is mad at me. So my coworker was saying, I think she still likes you. And she just saw you with me, and now she think that you and I are together. But I'm telling you, years had passed since me and Refurbish had any type of dealings. I done got married, divorced. Years had passed. You still, what was that about? Like, what? It was very interesting. So I don't know, but that's my little story. I don't know why Refurbish popped in my head, but that's my little story right there that I could tell you. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that quick little story time, just giving you a little bit of what was going on and what happened. But I mean, it was just crazy. I just couldn't believe that Refurbish was acting like that. Especially, you told me, ma'am, that I was dry. Basically, you said I was fries without ketchup. I ain't had no spice, no flavor to me. So how you mad? And then I also found out, somebody told me this, that she was upset when I got married. She couldn't believe, or even before I got married, she couldn't believe I was dating someone. Meanwhile, when I tell you, she was a city girl having her life before. I mean, she was doing her thing. Like I said, we were never in a real relationship, so we weren't, committed or anything. But you would, and I told her one time, I said, but you out here spreading joy to the masses. You call yourself a hoe. I thought you was refurbished because you said, yeah, I used to hoe, but now I stopped hoeing, and now you're back out here. And I ain't trying to bash you, so I'm trying to be nice about it. But it was like, how are you mad with me when you've been all around the world spreading love and joy, and now you mad with me? I'm supposed to just sit here and be the dry French fries and wait for you to finish hoeing. Nah, it don't work like that. But I respected you enough that we could remain friends and be cool and cordial when we run into each other. But she wasn't having that. So that's it. This is getting too long. That's all I got to say about that. That's my story time. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave comments down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video.